Shelley Cavanna and welcome back to the Cora's Quilts YouTube channel. I am so excited to officially be announcing Luna, our 2020 Mystery Quilt Along project. We are getting ready to start sewing together on May 1st of 2020, so I just wanted to take a few minutes to answer some of the questions that we've been receiving by email. A quilt along is when a group of quilters get together and work on the same quilt project at the same time, walking through the steps together. A mystery project is when the project that they're working on is a complete mystery to them. They're walking through the steps, but they have no idea what the finished project will look like. Our Luna Mystery Quilt Along features 12 weekly clues that you'll be able to download from my website. Our first clue will walk you through the cutting instructions for the entire quilt, and each of the following clues will give you instructions for making a shape or two or three, and each weekly segment will build on the pieces that you assembled before, and then at the end of the 12 weeks you'll be ready to assemble an entire quilt. Our mystery quilt-alongs here at Cora's Quilts are absolutely free to participate in. We like to use them as a way to build community and as a thank you to our amazing customers for supporting us. Our mystery quilt-alongs also give you a chance to get to know me as a designer and to see what I mean when I say that while many of my quilt designs seem complex to piece, they're actually surprisingly simple to put together. The clues for our mystery quilt-along will be free to download until the end of July. But once our quilt along has been finished, you'll need to purchase a copy of the pattern from our quilt shop. I know that some designers are willing to give you a sneak peek of the finished design if you're on the fence about joining a mystery quilt along, but I don't do that here. You are welcome to take a peek at some of our previous mystery quilt alongs to kind of get a feel for the type of project we'll be working on. Each of these 4 quilt patterns will be on sale for $5 from now until we start our Luna Quilt Along in May. If you'd like to get a feel for what each of the weekly clues look out, check out our Moonlit Paths pattern. We've left the Moonlit Paths quilt pattern in a weekly clue format rather than a traditional quilt pattern to give you a feel for the sense of pacing and the types of clues that we walk through as we put together our mystery quilts. Our Luna project has 3 size options to choose from: a 56.5-inch square lap size, an 85-inch square full size, or 113.25-inch square king size. These sizes do not include a solid border, but you could add a 3-inch border to the lap size to make it a 62.5-inch square throw size, or you could add a 3-inch border to the full size to make it a 91-inch square queen size. So that gives you 5 sizes to choose from. This mystery design is best suited to a square project, but we'll share a little bit of information at the end of the quilt along if you're interested in modifying your finished size. If I was going to assign a difficulty level to this project, I would probably label it as an early intermediate project, but don't let that scare you. We're breaking the construction down into small, manageable segments using loads of techniques that you're probably already familiar with or that are easy to learn if you're not. Plus, I'll be here on our YouTube channel and over on our blog to share lots of tips and tricks to help you along the way. And if you're still needing help, we have a fantastic Facebook community full of quilters who will be working on the exact same blocks as you are. Our mystery project doesn't require any special techniques or notions. There will be no paper piecing or foundation piecing, no templates, no Y seams or inset seams, and no specialty rulers. And because someone always asks every year, we will not be using any half rectangle triangle units either. We'll be constructing blocks using a combination of traditional piecing and my signature stitch and flip shapes, but more on that in the coming weeks. Luna was designed to feature prints from Maybon, my new fabric collection for Benetex Fabrics. I've put together 2 color palettes for you, a dual color palette I'm calling Berry Moon, and a tri-color palette I'm calling Harvest Moon. We've put together kits in both colorways, in all 5 quilt sizes, and we've also put together a fat quarter bundle for each colorway containing one 18 by 21 inch cut of each of the 7 prints. Links to our shops are included in the notes below, and if you purchase a quilt kit, you'll also receive a digital copy of the pattern to keep once the quilt along is over. If you'd rather pull yardage from your stash, you can use my sample color palettes to help you choose your own fabric. Included with our fabric requirements download is a mini color theory lesson. It walks you through how to go about putting together your own color palette. We'll be sharing our Quilt Along progress pictures in 2 places this year, over in our Facebook Quilt Along group and on Instagram using hashtag Luna Mystery Quilt and hashtag Cora's Quilts. Make sure that you use the hashtag so that we all can find you. Each week, you'll be able to download the weekly clue in the Quilt Along section of our online shop. We'll also be sending out weekly newsletters containing a link to the clue, along with links to any corresponding blog posts or YouTube tutorials that will help you along your way. Also, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel so that you'll get a notification each time we have a new video out. I think that just about covers our frequently asked questions. To sum up, our Luna Quilt Along begins on Friday, May 1st, 2020, and runs for 12 weeks through the end of July. You can download the fabric requirements and the color theory information right now on our website. The link to that is below in the notes. We still have kits in both the Berry and Harvest Moon color palettes, and if you pre-order your kits before we start sewing, you'll save 15% off the retail price. Be sure to hit the subscribe button here on our YouTube channel and subscribe to our emailed newsletter over on the blog so you don't miss any Quilt Along news. That wraps up our Luna Mystery Quilt Along introduction. We'll be back more with quilty videos soon, and thanks for stopping by.